I was never evacuated. There was talk of going out to New Zealand because we'd got relations in New Zealand, and when war was threatened, my uncle wrote and said that if myself and my cousin Victor would like to go out, or if we wanted to go out to New Zealand, they'd bring us up as their family. But there was a family conference, I think, and decided that it was a long way to send us at 8, as we were then, and so we never were evacuated. I know a lot of people were, and I know a couple of boys that used to come to Sunday school had gone on that ship, I can't remember the name of it now offhand, the one that was sending evacuees out to Canada that was torpedoed. And one of the lads was killed, lost at sea. But, that was about as close as I got to tragedy, if you like, locally. When the war was first declared, I was still at junior school, and we used to go over to the senior school where they'd got sort of reinforced rooms and spend time out there. And by the time in the middle of the war, I was then at the grammar school, and we had proper shelters. But obviously when you all got there, you had to have a roll call to make sure everybody was there. And so I spent a lot of time, really, I say part-time, because of the other school being bombed out. So it's a wonder we ever learnt to read and write, really. When you were there, you knuckled down to what you were told, you had your homework, and you just got on with life. It was all part of life, really. I mean, when you went to school in the morning and there was an air raid, you never knew if you come home whether your house was still going to be there. It was. I think when you're a child, you take these things in your stride. You don't worry about tomorrow so much, do you?
Did you see much bomb damage in or near where you lived?
Quite a bit. Not like they did in the East End or anywhere like that, but so we did have quite a few bombs that dropped. And they used to have mobile guns that used to come round the streets. And I suppose the noise was as much as anything else, you know. But we were quite comfortable down in our Anderson. At that age, it was like camping out, really.
Did you ever see it as a child? Did you ever see it as a bit of an adventure?
Yes, I suppose so, really. But it becomes part of your natural life, doesn't it? So you adapt at that age. You just take it, and you know, it's like sweet rationing and things like that. If you can't have the sweets, you can't have them. And my mother always used to have, to say I was an only child, but she used to keep a glass jar, which has still got actually keep birdseed in it. That she used to have our sweet ration, hers and my dad's and mine, and all went in this one jar. And then I was just allowed to one or two of those, you know, as and when. When they'd gone, and that was it. I remember we were going out for a picnic with my friends one day, and we took cold new potatoes as our picnic, cooked new potatoes. And give that to a child today, they'd look at you as if you were mad, wouldn't they? I say, when you're that age, it's all part of life. You just... I think the parents worry, well, the grown-ups worry more than the children do. I mean, when the siren went, you knew what to do. You just go down the shelter and just wait until the all clear goes. You sort of crouch every now and again when there was a big bang. But, as I say, the buzz bombs, I think people say that they were worse. I think they were worse than the V2. Because you didn't hear them coming, and if they landed on you, that was it. Whereas the V2, you used to hear them, and then you cut out, and then you just waited until they landed, until there was a bang. So I think they were, to my mind, they were worse than the rockets. I think that if you had the number on it, then and it landed, that was it. No, I can't think that I had a bad war, really. I don't think I did. I was very fortunate because I didn't lose anybody close to me, and we managed and had one or two scares, but nothing untoward really.